When you're a short-range painting weapon, it can be scary to try and approach enemy ink to paint it and take space, since you have to worry about something sharking that might have range advantage on you. This comp has a Sploosh, a Tetris player, and a Luna Blaster, and I don't want any of these sneaking up on me, so I have to paint defensively. That means I'm going to need to make sure there's friendly paint of some kind anywhere that there could be an enemy that would approach me. Here's an example. We stopped the Rainmaker, so now that staying in between it and the goal isn't an immediate priority, I look around and spot a chance to camp an enemy jump. But they force me off the ledge with a bomb, and now I'm out of play. To get back to my team, which I want to do both for my own safety and to support the team in playing the objective, I need to jump up and cross a bunch of enemy ink. I throw tri-strikes, since I happen to have those, and it's a way to keep the enemy team busy while I'm closing distance to them, but it's also going to give them information about where I am, so again I need to be careful. I know there's no one on this side of the map, because if there were, they'd have shot at me for splatting their teammate earlier. They'd have tried to trade that back. So I'm more concerned about players on the far side, or further toward the enemy side, rotating toward me. For now, I'm safe from the enemy side because I have this wall between them and me. So I'm most worried about the far side of the map. That's why the strikes all go toward them. I specifically throw multiple of them at the Rainmaker shield, so they have no hope of popping it while I'm not there to stop them from running it forward, and then I try to read this retreating player's movement. I can see them because there are splashes in the ink, so, they don't have Ninja Squid, I can see where they're going. They have to get out of the range of the exploding shield, so I lead the last strike further away from them, knowing the space in between is covered by the shield explosion that they're running away from, so they won't linger there. They have a few options, but there are two that I'm worried about now that they know I'm here. They aren't wearing Ninja Squid, as we've talked about before, so I'm not concerned about them getting behind me into this enemy ink. I will know if they move in there. If they'd gone further away from me, I'd still want to keep track of them, but they wouldn't be an immediate threat and I could just paint safely for the time being. The remaining things I'm worried about are that they run straight toward me, or that they run into mid around this corner where I can't see them, and then approach me from there. Because I have a bomb and some cover, I can keep myself safe from both angles of approach. I throw the bomb into mid while I'm still behind cover. Because the bomb will take some time to explode, I can throw the bomb while I'm still safe behind cover, and then by the time I get around the cover, I'll know I'm still safe, because at that point the bomb will be exploding, and any opponent will have to stay a safe distance away from me until it's done and they've painted over it again. Now all I have to worry about is what's directly around this corner. I keep my distance from the corner so that I can see further around it as I move and paint far enough around the corner that I know no one's trying to rush me head on. And once I'm satisfied there's no one there, I can back up into the part of the map I know is safe and regroup with my team, which is starting to push the Rainmaker. From there, the play breaks down a little bit. The Rainmaker push is pretty hasty and unprotected, so I end up rushing to avenge it, and in the meantime leaving my jumping teammate to the Luna Blaster who got in from the right-hand side. But even then, I'm able to use a bomb to keep the Luna Blaster out of range to hit me, and keep myself from going down after failing to notice that they got behind me. I think up until this point is a good example of how to use a quick internalized process of elimination to know where you need to be looking and what you need to do to keep yourself safe while still playing quickly and aggressively. Quickly identify where threats could be and use a process of elimination to check them as you're moving into position so you can confidently move forward and do your job as a frontline weapon without stumbling into ambushes.